Elias Thorne, a mild-mannered librarian with a penchant for antique maps, first noticed the symbols during his lunch break. Etched onto the side of the old city hall, they were unlike anything he'd ever seen. Intricate, swirling glyphs that seemed to pulse with a faint inner light. He dismissed it initially as graffiti, a particularly elaborate and bizarre piece of street art. But the next day, the symbols were everywhere, on lampposts, brick walls, even the sides of buses. They were spreading like a silent, cryptic plague across the city. Elias, a man of routine and order, found himself increasingly drawn to the mystery. He spent his evenings poring over ancient texts, searching for any mention of similar markings. His quiet life, filled with the scent of old paper and the hushed whispers of turning pages, was shattered. The symbols haunted his dreams, their intricate lines twisting into unsettling patterns. He started noticing oddities. The city felt subtly different, the air charged with an unseen energy. His research led him to a forgotten section of the library's archives, a dusty collection of forbidden texts bound in leather and sealed with wax. One book, its pages brittle with age, contained a detailed description of the symbols. According to the text, they were an ancient language, a key to unlocking a power so immense it could reshape reality. The symbols, it claimed, weren't merely markings, they were gateways. Suddenly, Elias wasn't just a librarian anymore. He was a key player in a dangerous game. He found himself pursued by shadowy figures, men in dark suits who moved with unnerving efficiency and seemed to anticipate his every move. They wanted the knowledge he had uncovered, the knowledge of the gateways. Elias realized that the symbols weren't just appearing, they were being placed, strategically, as if someone was preparing for something significant. He used his knowledge of the city's hidden passages and forgotten alleyways to evade his pursuers. His usual quiet demeanor replaced by a steely determination. He discovered that the symbols, when activated in a specific sequence, opened portals to other dimensions. Dimensions teeming with strange and powerful entities. The men in suits weren't just interested in the knowledge, they wanted to control the gateways, to harness the power within. In a climactic confrontation within the city's oldest cathedral, Elias, using his knowledge of the symbols and the ancient text, managed to disrupt the activation sequence. He didn't defeat the men in suits, he simply delayed them, bought time. He knew the conspiracy was far larger than he initially understood, that the symbols were just the beginning. As he watched the shadowy figures retreat into the night, Elias knew his quiet life as a librarian was gone forever. He had a responsibility now, a burden of knowledge that would forever shape his destiny.